So what I'd like you to do right now is just simply sit back in your chair, take a deep breath, like yourself, and would you find the middle of your head, that place right behind your eyes, where everything is driven from. And would you say hello to your grounding cord? Would you just simply connect one end of the grounding cord to the tip of your spine and drop the other end to the center of the planet and breathe? Would you expand this grounding cord so that it is about 6 inches wide? And just simply allow that which is not you to drop off down to the center of the planet. This grounding cord will magnetically attract everything that's not you as you begin to release it. Now, would you say hello to the center of the planet where this energy is releasing to? And would you notice maybe what color the center of the planet is for you? And would you just allow the energy from the center of the planet to begin to move up to the bottoms of your feet? The slower you go in this process, the faster you get there. So would you say hello to your right foot? The foot chakra that's located in the arch of your right foot, would you give it the command to open up about 10%? And would you allow the energy from the earth to begin to move into that right foot chakra? You may feel this is a tingling or a warm sensation. It might even be a cool sensation. There is no right answer. And would you just allow it to begin to fill the foot? And as it swirls around in the foot, would you allow it to begin to move up into the ankle? No hurry. And as it moves into the ankle, would you allow it to move up into the right lower leg? And notice what color it is. And as it moves up through the lower leg into the right knee, there are little chakras in the knees. And the energy will begin to swirl around in the knee, refining the earth energy so the body can begin to handle it. And just allow the energy to begin to move up through the right thigh. If you should see more than one color, just allow the other colors to move. That's the blocks that may not be supporting you. Just let it move up through the thigh. And as it moves up through the thigh, it enters into the first chakra at the tip of the spine. And then flows right on down the grounding cord, clearing the energy that's not you. And breathe. Allow the body to experience the oxygen. Would you allow the foot chakra to open up about 10% more? And as the energy moves into the foot and up into the ankle, it starts to move right up into the left lower leg. You may find that you're going faster than I am. No problem. You may find that you're going slower than I am. No problem. What you notice is what you notice. Just allow the energy to move through the lower left leg. and breathe. And if the body needs to yawn, just let it yawn. And as it moves into the left knee chakra, just allow it to swirl around, clearing any blocks, pains, damage, old considerations of injuries. And just let those thoughts continue to move right up through the leg, the upper thigh, into the first chakra. And then dropping down the grounding cord, forming two complete loops, one in the right leg, one in the left leg, nurturing and healing the lower portion of the body. And again, would you breathe? Now there's another loop of energy that supports the upper body. This is where we allow the energy of the universe, the cosmic energy, the life force energy, to move through the body. So would you, in your imagination, look way out there into the universe and find a place that is nice and neutral? And in your mind, would you grab a big handful of that energy, and would you just bring it right down into the top of the head? The center of the head is where the 7th chakra lives. And there's a series of electrical channels that run through the head and the body. This energy flows right into the back of the 7th chakra, down through the center of the head, and right to the back of the neck. If you would reach back there with your hand, you'll feel a large vertebrae called the 7th cervical. That's right behind the 5th chakra. And right at that place, the energy breaks into 4 small channels. And these channels go all the way down the back to the 1st chakra. Each one does something different. And so just for simple purposes, would you say hello to those 4 channels, and would you allow the energy as it comes through your head, down to the back of the neck, split into those channels, and then just begin to move down to behind your heart area. These go straight down the back. They don't go through the chakras as they come down the back, but right next to the spine. And in the middle of your head, if you would imagine what you look like sitting in that chair, and then further imagine what these lines look like as they come down your back, would you just notice as the energy flows from behind the 4th chakra in the center of the chest by the heart, they come down behind the 3rd chakra, which is located where the ribs come together, and breathe. And then just let this energy continue to flow down behind the belly button. This is the area of the 2nd chakra. And then down from the 2nd chakra right into the 1st chakra. And it mixes in the 1st chakra with the earth energy. And would you let about 10% of the cosmic energy continue, just go right down the grounding cord into the earth? And take a deep breath. First chakra deals with the survival of the body. So as you begin to move all this energy in, it begins to neutralize some of those thoughts that simply don't belong to you. It begins to eliminate some of the fear, which flushes right down the grounding cord. Now would you allow all this energy in the 1st chakra to now begin to move up two channels. They move up through the front of the body. A chakra, when it's closed down, is about the size of a quarter. It's about the size of a half a dollar when it's open. These two channels operate about 2 inches apart, and they come right up next to the chakras with little hooks that connect into each chakra, feeding this cosmic energy into the chakras. So would you just simply allow it to come up from the first chakra to the second chakra? And the second chakra lives about 2 fingers below the belly button, back against the spine. And as the energy comes up those 2 front channels, it begins to move into the second chakra, swirling. And as it swirls in a clockwise pattern. In your body, clockwise is to your left side, from the top of the chakra to the bottom. When you look at somebody else's body, it moves to your right side. And breathe. And if you find you moved from the center of your head, would you just allow yourself to come back? You're starting to actively move thoughts and consideration, beliefs and patterns that don't belong to you out of the body. Would you allow the 2 channels to continue to move the energy up to the solar plexus, where the ribs come together in the soft spot in the center of your body? And again, the third chakra sits back towards the spine, facing straight ahead. And just let the cosmic channels, those 2 front channels, begin to flow the energy into the third chakra. And it begins to clean out some of the considerations in the third chakra. Some of the words that play out in the third chakra are power and control, judgment, resistance. The third chakra is the energy distribution center of the body in an electromagnetic way. Just allow the energy to flow into that third chakra. Take a breath. And again, would you begin to move it up through the front 2 channels to the 4th chakra. 4th chakra sits right in the center of the breastbone, the sternum, back towards the spine. This chakra deals with words like self-esteem, how much I love me, how much I love you. These are the feelings when you stand at the edge of the Grand Canyon and say, wow, God, you've done a job on this one. That sensation of love is a 4th chakra feeling. So just allow the energy from the 2 front channels to flow into the 4th chakra. Take a deep breath. This is a great point to like yourself a little more. And would you let the energy flow on up into the 5th chakra? That's that soft spot in the throat. And as the energy swirls into the 5th chakra deals with will and expression and communications. There are 5 different communication systems that sit within the 5th chakra. And so just allow this energy to move in and begin to clean those abilities, those systems for communication. and breathe. And if you find yourself floating outside of yourself again as all these thoughts come up, would you just notice where you are and come back to the center of your head and take a deep breath. Allow the body to yawn if that's a sensation you have. Now would you allow the energy to continue to move up the front channels to the 6th chakra, which sits in the forehead. The 6 chakras are involved in clairvoyance, the ability to see pictures, colors, and thoughts clearly. So just let the energy move into the 6th chakra, filling, cleaning, healing, clearing out considerations of not seeing clearly. Now would you let the energy just continue right on up into the 7th chakra at the top of the head. That soft spot on the top of the head in a baby's head is where the 7th chakra is. The lower 6 chakras all face forward. The 7th chakra faces up. It's like a plate sitting on your head, a small dish. And as it swirls in the 7th chakra, would you let these 2 channels continue to push the energy up about another 18 inches above your head, fountaining back into the body, into the aura, the energy field around the body, healing and cleansing the aura. And if you find yourself slightly unconscious or out of your body, just come right back into the center of your head. There's no problem with that. You're doing it exactly right. Now, would you put your attention again on your 5th chakra, that soft part in the throat? And there are 2 sets of channels that run down each arm, dealing with your creativity and your healing abilities. And so would you let the energy begin to split off at the 5th chakra, and very simply would you let it begin to move across the right shoulder? There are electrical channels that move across the shoulders and down the arms. So as this energy moves across the right shoulder, would you allow it to move down the right upper arm into the elbow? You might want to turn your palms up and just allow this energy to begin to move down through the arms. As it comes into the elbow, would you allow it to move down through the forearm and into the wrist? And in the center of the hand, there is a small chakra that again just steps the energy up. So as the energy comes into the right wrist, would you give the command to your right hand chakra to open up 10% more? Would you allow the energy to move right into the right hand chakra, out the hand chakra, out through each one of the fingertips? You might experience this as a tingling sensation. And take a deep breath. Now would you go back up to the left shoulder? And would you allow the energy to begin to move from the 5th chakra in the throat across the left shoulder? And begin to move down through the left arm. If you experience any slight aches and pains, just simply say hello to them. That's where the energy is stopped or blocked. they will go away as the cosmic energy moves through the arms and flushes out those disempowering thoughts. And just allow the energy to come down into the elbow. And again, the slower you go, the faster you get there. This process is about clearing from your space all the energy that you hold of who you are not. Just let the energy move down the left forearm into the wrist. And would you open up your left hand chakra another 10%? And breathe. And let that energy begin to move through the fingertips and out through the hand chakra. And it flows out into the aura, cleansing and healing the energy field around the body. And just take a deep breath, and now just allow this energy to move through the body. And breathe. And as thoughts come, just let them go. If you find yourself caught up in a thought, as soon as you notice it, just simply let it go. You're just sitting in a chair, giving to yourself. Now, would you take another deep breath? Would you be aware of your toes? The tip of your nose? Would you wiggle your fingertips? Would you be aware of your ears? Awareness. And would you, right above your head, create a gold sun, about 18 inches above you, about the size of a beach ball? And would you put in this gold sun the words, "I like me"? No second opinions. And would you make this gold sun brighter and happier and brighter and happier? And would you simply begin to bring that gold sun right down into the top of your head, into your face, your neck, your shoulders. Bring it right down through the chakras, the chest, the back, down into your stomach, your hips, your legs, your feet. Let some of it go right on down the grounding cord. Would you spill this energy out around you, about 18 inches to your left and to your right, behind you, in front of you, above you and below you? Would you just simply sit in this golden ball of "I like me"? And take a deep breath. Be happy. Like yourself. Become conscious to the vibration of opening your eyes. And then would you simply breathe your eyes open and be fully aware with your eyes open. Wiggle your toes, pat your thighs. Blessings.